The marching railers are under the direction of Mr. Nigel Range. Tomorrow, the band will be marching in the Mason City Fall Festival Parade. The parade steps off at 10 a.m. Please come support the band and all other parade participants. Next weekend, the band will travel to Mount Zion for their first competition of the season. Tonight, the marching railers will perform selections from their competitive show, Shall We Dance? The show is a compilation of various popular dance styles, including samba, waltz, swing, square, and hip-hop. Drum Major Claire Hill, is your band ready? City Fall Festival Parade starting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Come out and support the band and all other parade participants. Beginning at next week, the band travels to Mount Zion for their first competitive show of the season. Your Marching Railers.
Noah Funk is back for the Railsplitters. Kicking it off will be Ivan Angel for the Effingham Hearts, and he's got a strong leg. He's just got a short 4-yard, about a 4.5-yard approach to the ball there from the 40-yard line, and here's his boot, and it's to Noah Funk. Funk at the 13, he's at the 15. They do the reverse to Schweitzer. They did that earlier in this season, and he fights his way up to the 26-yard line. That's the first play they ran to start the season. They do it again. Funk handing off on the reverse on the kickoff to Schweitzer, and he gets it out to the 26-yard line.
And the wide guy for Effingham did his job. He stayed outside, made Schweitzer go to the inside, and then made the tackle too. So Lincoln starts at the 26.
First and 10 for the Railsplitters. Funk goes into the huddle there, talks it over with the Railsplitters. In the backfield, I believe that's the young freshman again, off to his left side. And now Railers are one player short, and he checks into the lineup. That is Clint Cook. Cook checks in as an extra blocker in the backfield. Now Funk on the long count out of the gun. They tried to pull him offside, and there's the handoff, and we'll try and check and see who that was. I don't think that was the freshman. Was that 18?
Yeah, 18 is Matthew Yant.
Matthew Yant got the call that time, and he got back up to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters.
That's the first carry of the night for Yant. First time he's been in the game on offense.
Okay, 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters. Effingham leads at 16-0. Funk now runs out from the sideline for the Railsplitters. He's got Bogdanich in the slot on the right side. Colton Holliday split wide to the right. He's got Jaden Paulus here to the near side. Here's the snap. Funk's got Paulus, and he drops it right in his hands at the 32-yard line. He would have had 6 yards right there, but I think Paulus heard the footsteps there, but he was wide open, and Funk's got a rifle arm, and he put it right in there.
Yeah, that was a nice play, a nice conceived play there. He's open, was short of the first down, but he might have had some running room after he made the catch, but instead it slipped out of his hand.
Now Jaden Graham checks in for Clint Cook. Graham will be in the slot this time with Holiday split wide to the right. Paulus here to the near side. Here's Funk. Boo, then. Look at Funk scramble, and oh man, there's just too many guys there. The poor guy had like 6-7 guys on him. Like a swarm of bees on him. He just couldn't get loose, and he couldn't get rid of it. All the way back to the 10-yard line. 16-yard loss.
Well, the pressure was there immediate. He didn't have a chance to look upfield for a receiver. Scrambled, tried to get away, and sort of did a little bit, but pretty soon it closed in on him, and huge loss, 4th down and forever.
Yeah. We've been together too long. All right. Graham back in his own end zone. O'Donohue on the long snap. Here it is. Graham's got it, boots it out deep in the end zone. It takes a good Lincoln hop across the 45-yard line, and it's down there. And number 21 there for Lincoln, that's Marty Moss, was able to chase it down. And so good job there by Graham. And that was really about a 53-yard punt, because he was about 5 yards back in the end zone.
It was a nice punt, again under pressure, and he got it off. And luckily they didn't come up and catch it. And the Railers got down there and covered it. And good results, but they're going to start in Lincoln territory on the 48-yard line.
Defensively for Lincoln out there, Austin Sparrow, Jake Benninger, Gage Wilson's out there for the Railsplitters, along with Thomas Morris. Jaden Paulus playing both ways out there with Brandon Schweitzer. Jaden Graham out there for the Railers. Here's the snap to Wolf, and their running back, it's stood up at about the 46-yard line, so a 2-yard pickup there for the big Shane Schumard, was one of the first big guys there to wrap him up.
That's the great definition of gang tackling. I think 11 green shirts were in on that stop, and only a 2-yard pickup.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 for Effingham. Wolf comes up under center. Usually goes to the tailback here.
Oh.
And he keeps it, throws it out, and he's got his tight end, and the tackle by Jaden Paulus for the Railsplitters, but not before a first down on the pass to number 88. That's Colin Weymouth, tight end for Effingham. They'll move the chains, and the ball spotted at the 32-yard line. Clock on the run, third quarter, 9:27. Effingham leads at 16-0. Wolf under center, hands off tailback, and he stopped at the 30, so about a 2-yard pickup there. Off the bottom of the pile for the Railsplitters, that's Jaden Paulus for the Railers. He was the guy that got him by the ankles on the tackle.
Just a 2-yard pickup there. Again, trying to run. Oh, we got it walking off a flag. I didn't see the flag.
Flag against the Flaming Hearts, and then now they're going to march it back. Couple Railsplitters checking in. That is J.T. Gazzardo along with Isaiah Hunn.
Okay, it's a 5-yarder, so I think that was a motion penalty perhaps.
Stop the clock at 9:08. Wolf under center, and he wants to throw. He's going to sling it long. Touchdown Effingham. Let's try and see who that is.
Number 11.
That's number 11 for Effingham. That is Tristan Duncan on a 32-yard strike from Wolf. And now Effingham leads the Railsplitters 22-0.
37 yards.
It's going to be Dylan Busher on the hold. On the long snap, it's Luke Spencer. And the point after attempt will be by Bo Hefner. Snap, placement, Hefner, kick, looks good. Is good, and that'll make the score Effingham 23, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Ivan Angel going to kick it off from his own 40-yard line. Schweitzer and Funk back for the Railsplitters. 23-0, Effingham leads it. Apollo Conference action from Handlin Field on homecoming night. Ivan Angel, here's the boot to Noah Funk. Fields it at the 13. Now he's going to reverse it again to Schweitzer, and he cuts it upfield to the 25-30. At the 35-40. Schweitzer finally tackled by number 22, Luke Spencer. But the speed of Schweitzer on display there.
We had a little alley up the sideline, and he took it and raced through it, going straight upfield. And as you said, Bob, picked up and got to the 40. Again, that little crisscross fake handoff back there. Was that Funk did a great job picking that ball up like a shortstop out there on the ground.
Clint Cook checks back in for the Railsplitters. Funk goes into the huddle. Railers lead it trail it 23-0. Funk out of the shotgun. He's got two running backs back there with him. Two receivers to the right side. This time he hands off to Matthew Yant, and there's nothing there. Yant tried to fight his way upfield, lost a yard at the 39.
Matthew Yant, the ball carrier.
8:42 left in the third quarter. Next week, Taylorville, the always powerful Tornadoes of Taylorville will be here. The purple and white of Taylorville.
And I think if we think Effingham's defense is tough, I think we're going to see a tougher one next week in Taylorville.
Definitely. They're strong. Cade Schmidt up over the football for the Railers. Where's number 77? Colton Holiday split wide to the right. To the near side, it's Jaden Paulus. Bogdanich. And now in motion goes Schweitzer. And there's nothing there. He's tripped up for a loss back at the 34. A 5-yard loss there for the Railsplitters. Railsplitters tried a little trickery there, but it didn't work.
I think they're going to place it on the 35. Now they did on the 34. You said it right.
Third down 15 for the Railers.
So,
Third and 15 for the Railsplitters. Funk is going to have to perform some magic here. Talking it over with the Railsplitters in the huddle. And now they'll split it. Colton Holiday here to the near side. Jaden Funk in the slot. Paula split wide to the right. Funk out of the shotgun. He's got Schweitzer in the backfield with him. Funk steps back in the pocket, and he's going to heave it long for Colton Holiday. No! Overthrew him. Intended receiver Colton Holiday. He's 6'5", but he couldn't get to that one. So now it's going to be 4th and 15 for the Railsplitters. at the 34-yard line. Clock stops, 7:20 left in the third.
Funk threw a nice ball out there. Holiday kind of slowed down a little bit, just stopped and looked at the ball and then tried to jump for it, but he just needs to keep running. But he had good coverage. There was two men, two white shirts covering him down there.
Well, we're going to get to see Graham. He's a tremendous punter for the Railsplitters. It will be Austin O'Donohue on the long snap with 7:20 left in the third quarter. Effingham leads Lincoln 23-0. Graham got the snap. Boom, he snaps it away. No, it's blocked. They finally got to him. That's the first time they've got to him this year, and a big block by Effingham. They came running like Comanches and blocked that one.
On the Railer 19-yard line.
19-yard line of the Railers. Bad break there for Graham. It was a low snap, and he couldn't get it away.
Yeah, he no fault of his own. He just doesn't have time to get it off. Not much blocking up front to stop the penetration of the Effingham rush. And as we said all game long, they've been close, and they finally got to one.
And again, the Lincoln Railer defense is going to have to try and hang on. Landon Wolf, the quarterback. Wolf looks along the line of scrimmage, backs off. He's a senior, wears the number 15. Now they finally got the markers set, and now here comes Wolf up under center. He's got the snap, hands off to his tailback. Off the right side, and he's finally wrapped up. Looked like Andrew Schmidt was in there, along with Noah Funk for the Railsplitters. Schmidt was the first guy there that undercut him, but not before he got down to the 14-yard line.
That 5-yard pickup, and that's just a determination. Kept his legs driving and spinning a couple times, and finally went down after the 5-yard pickup.
Clock on the run, 6:48 left of the third quarter. Wolf's got the play, brings it into the huddle. Their center is Jason Boland. Snaps to Wolf. Wolf blown dead by the officials. At the tailback, it is Logan Brown. And that's going to be illegal procedure against Effingham. They'll move it back 5 yards. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. 2nd and 9 for the Flaming Hearts. 6:32 left of the third quarter. They come to the line of scrimmage. Railer defense is going to try and hold here. Wolf under center. This time he's going to try and throw. Throws it out in the flat. He's got his man along the sideline there, and we try to trip him up. And it's going to be a touchdown, and that is Jacob Briggerman. Briggerman on another touchdown. So that's going to make the score Effingham 29, Lincoln 0, with 6:19 left in the third quarter.
And that's Biggerman's second touchdown catch of the game.
Bo Hefferman will try another extra point. Bo Hefner is 5'6", 155, and a sophomore. On the hold, it'll be Dylan Busher. Here's the boot. Looks good, a sidewinder, and it's no good off to the left side, so the score remains 29-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Back here at Handlin Field, about 500 meters away from Lincoln High School. Sun has already set in the west a long time ago, and the Railsplitters trail it 29-0. It's a beautiful rosy sunset. Ivan Angel getting ready to kick it away after that Effingham touchdown. Back for Lincoln, Schweitzer and Funk. They switched through sides of the field this time. Ivan Angel waiting for the signal from the official. Here it is. Ivan Angel kicks it up short, and Lincoln's got it at the 20, and who is that along the side? Number 7, Trevor Bree. He's a tough guy. I went to grade school and high school with his grandpa. Junior, 5'10", 160.
He did the right thing as a short kick, and he made the catch and then went straight upfield. They got one block out around, but got it out past the 30 to about the 31-yard line.
If you're listening out there, Ronnie, I hope you're enjoying it. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. 6:14 left for the third quarter. Now a penalty against the Railsplitters.
It's a big one.
Big monster penalty, a 10-yarder back to the 22-yard line. That was only a 9-yard penalty.
I didn't see any signal. I don't know what that was.
A mysterious penalty. Funk's got the play, heads into the huddle. 6:14 left for the third. The Railsplitters trail at 29-0. Funk out of the gun. Cade Schmidt on the snap. Here's the handoff.
Fumble? No. Hang on.
See if I can pick up who that was. Was that Matthew Jan? 20. That's the freshman.
Gandolfi. He lost a yard on the play.
What's his first name, Jake?
Tony
Gandolfi.
That's his fourth
21.
carry of the game. He had 3 carries in the first half.
And he had a few last game. 2nd and 11 for the Splitters. 5:44 left for the third. Gandolfi in the backfield with Funk. Funk's got 2 receivers right side, gives off Gandolfi again, and he tries to split through there, but nothing there. Might have got a yard out of it before he gets pushed back. They'll probably spot it at about the 22. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Railsplitters.
He's 5'9", 160 pounds, going up against some big linemen there, and not much running room.
He's a speedster, just can't find any holes out there. Clint Cook checking out of there. Now Funk goes into the huddle. 3rd and 10 for the Railers. 5:05 left for the third quarter. Jaden Paulus here to the near side. Jaden Graham in the slot. Colton Holiday split wide to the right. Alex Bogdanich in the slot on the right side. Here's Funk. He's got to run again. Ooh, baby, nothing there. And they knock him back to the 8-yard line. The Effingham Flaming Hearts pumped up, and rightfully so. Funk just couldn't escape. They finally sort of learned how to trap him back there and take him down. They had the last 2 times.
Well, good coverage on the receivers is a part of that too. He doesn't have much time to find an open receiver, but they weren't open, and so no place to throw, no place to run, and all he could do was eat it.
And now Jaden Graham all the way back at the goal post, waiting for the snap from Austin O'Donohue. Even deeper in the end zone this time goes Jaden Graham. O'Donohue, low snap, one hopper. Graham fields it, throwing a nice end-over-end kick, and it's going to bounce past the 40, picked up at the 46-yard line by the Railsplitters, Marty Moss. So it'll be first, they're going to call it the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Effingham, and they lead at 29-0 with 4:03 left in the third quarter.
I think Effingham has started more drives in Lincoln territory than they have in their own today, Bob, and that doesn't sit well for the defense. They have to defend a short field, and it's been tough all night.
You're right, Coach Schweitzer. It's been a rough night. At the 45, and here come the Flaming Hearts with the white helmets, the white jerseys, red numerals, and the red pants. Railer defense going to have to hold again. Landon Wolf, the quarterback, up under center. Man in motion. Hands off to his tailback. He looks for running room. Tries to dive up ahead, and he finally does get a push up ahead to the 41-yard line. Brown, the carrier. Logan Brown, 6'2", 185-pound junior.
You know, 6'2", 185 compared to our 5'9", 165, and he picks up 3 yards where we get 1.
Yeah. Yep.
The size makes a difference.
That's Jason Bolin at center for Effingham. He's the guy that snaps it to Wolf. Wolf, here's the handoff, and he finds a hole, and he's going to be close to a first down. That's Logan Brown.
Logan Brown, the ball carrier again.
I think he's got enough for it. They're going to mark it on about the 35.
Matthew Yount on the tackle for the Railsplitters.
Matthew Yount on the tackle. He falls on the 35-yard line, first down, Effingham.
3:07 left for the third quarter.
They're up 29-0. I think they'll be content to just keep it on the ground and keep grinding out first downs and touchdowns.
Right, Coach. Here's the hand again. And again, that is Logan Brown.
And he was stopped at the line of scrimmage and got pushed forward for a couple more yards.
The ball carrier.
Noah Funk was there along with Shane Schumard for the Railsplitters.
Pickup of a yard, second down and 9. Run down by Funk and Schumard.
Also, Matthew Yant was in on that one, and now checking in for the Railsplitters, that is Dustin Gaston. He's a senior, 5'8", 170. Also in there for the Railsplitters, Devin Gibbons. Here's the snap. Wolf hands to Brown. Brown right side, pulled down from behind by Austin Sparrow. Sparrow on the tackle for the Railsplitters.
Brown, the ball carrier, brought down by Austin.
He picked up a couple yards, but Sparrow got to the backfield and grabbed a jersey and hung on and finally drug him down.
Third down and 7. Pickup of 2 on the play.
3rd and 7, under 2 minutes. Minute 58 left for the third quarter. Effingham leads Lincoln 29-0. You're listening to 96.3 FM out of Atlanta, Illinois, and Lincoln at Handlin Field, a beautiful football field here at Lincoln. Wolf up under center. He'll hand it off again to his tailback. And he's got Logan Brown some running room that time. They tried to stand him up, but he keeps going. I think that was Schweitzer that got a hold of him. Finally drags him down out of bounds.
Another first down for the Flaming Hearts.
Trevor Bree in on the tackle.
Trevor Bree, he's played some good football this year for Lincoln. Sparrow comes. He rarely sees Sparrow come out of the lineup. He must have got shook up on that one. Just needed a breather. The trainer going over to take a look at him. Here's the snap. Hand off. Brown.
Nice job.
First guy there that yanked him down. Was that Big Benninger?
That was Bree, number 7.
Was that Bree? It's the guy that grabbed him by the waist and buggy whipped him down.
Dustin Gaston, number 4 in on the tackle.
Looks like they gave him a yard on it to the 22, but nice play by Bree and then others to help out.
And now Benninger checks in for Schumard. Ball at the 22. We're in the red. 50 seconds. Wolf. And this time he hands off and a straight arm fighting for a first down. That was Kendall Ballman.
The ball carrier.
I think it was Bree making the play out there, but he was out there all by himself. The runner got out to the outside with not much resistance, and Bree drug him down just short of the first down.
Trevor Bree wears the number 7 for Lincoln. He's a junior, 5'10", 160-pounder. Ball at the 14-yard line, 3rd and 1. Effingham's going to get one more play off. They're not going to get it off. Okay.
Yeah, they can run the clock out end the quarter before the play clock runs out.
So that's going to end the third quarter with the score of the Effingham Flaming Hearts 29 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Kodat engineering it, Lloyd Kirby filming it. I'm Bobby V along with Coach Ken Schweitzer for the fourth quarter here of the homecoming football game. Effingham leads the Lincoln Railsplitters 29-0 with the last 12 minutes on the clock. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 14-yard line as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. Effingham now takes the field. Or are they going to move the football? Yes, the ball's at the 14.
Yeah, they're just getting the chains set up.
Guys on the chains must be... No, they're all right. 3rd and 1. Here we go. Wolf will operate under center. As Coach told you, they'll probably hand off the rest of the football game. Here's the snap. Hand to the tailback. He's got running room. Ballman off the right side in for the touchdown. Penalty on the play. Stretch that touchdown.
Penalty flag on the play.
I think there was a hold out there on the perimeter where he was running. But he had lots of running room, a lot of open space to run in.
I like that word, out there on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Penalty against the Flaming Hearts, so stretch that touchdown.
Penalty against Effingham.
That ran 7 seconds off of the clock. Now the football
back to the 19-yard line.
Back to the 19. So it's still 3rd down. 3rd and 7 at the 19. Wolf talking to his coach on the sideline. Now he's got the play, comes back in. Wolf looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he goes up under center. Here's the snap. And the tailback's got plenty of running room. He's at the 10, 5, touchdown this time. That's Kendall Ballman in for the touchdown, so that'll give Effingham 35 points and the Railsplitters 0.
He just outraced the defense to the outside, Bob, and then up the sideline to get to the end zone, a 19-yard touchdown run.
Bo Hefner will attempt the extra point again. On the long snap, it's Luke Spencer. And on the hold, that's Dylan Busher. Here's the snap, placement, kick by Hefner, and it is through the uprights. That'll make it Effingham 36, Lincoln 0, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Ivan Angel going to kick it away, and it's going to go to...
That's 7.
That's Trevor Bree.
Yeah, just
Trevor
like
Bree with a catch and a nice run back.
Looked like a replay of the last time he did it. This time he got a little more yardage.
He's getting his name called a lot on both sides of the field.
He got that out near close to midfield.
Yeah.
Let's see where they place it. He made the catch and just hugged the sideline and went right up the Effingham sideline to the 47-yard line.
Where the regulars begin.
That may be Lincoln's best field position in a long time.
Nose of the football at the 47. TJ Merriman in there for the Railsplitters. He's a junior, 6 foot, 190. And is he going to quarterback? I think they got Merriman in there at quarterback. I saw him warming up on the sideline throwing to Holiday. Schmidt will snap it on the long count to number 44, Merriman. Hands off Schweitzer. Schweitzer, no running room there. He got back to the line of scrimmage and ran into about 8 guys.
So no gain.
Effingham leads at 36-0. Merriman in there at quarterback. He's a junior. And I saw him warming up on the sideline. He's 6 foot, 190. They got him listed on the defensive line and quarterback. Merriman going to operate out of the gun. He's talking to Schweitzer off to his left. Another long count. Schmidt, number 77. Here's the snap. Merriman hands off Schweitzer, and he slips and falls at the 45. So a 2-yard loss there. Tried to cut, and he slipped there, Coach.
Yeah, I was trying to see what was going on up front there, and I missed that. But unfortunately, a 2-yard loss there.
So that's 3rd and a dozen.
TJ Merriman, the quarterback for the Railers at this time.
Schweitzer's had 10 carries tonight, Bob, for a total of -5 yards. And but he's not alone in that category. We have not done anything offensively on the ground tonight.
Isaiah Hunn, one of the tackles for the Railsplitters on that offensive line. Got to snap it. Merriman's got it. Hands off Schweitzer. Tries to come around the side here, and there's just nothing there. 10 guys there for Effingham.
Well, they are so aggressive going to the ball, you know, whether it's inside, outside, they do a great job, and Lincoln's not had an answer for that tonight at all.
That was Logan Brown on the tackle for Effingham. He's had a good night. He's played on both sides of now Logan Brown's injured. He's going to have to limp off. Graham back to punt again.
Did we take time out? Oh.
I'm not sure.
Oh, the clock's running. Play clock's running. They're just not too quick to get out and kick it here.
It'll be Austin O'Donohue on the long snap. He's going to have to hurry up. He's only got 3 seconds.
Oh,
here's the snap. Graham's got it. Boom, from his own 29-yard line. A long floater takes a good bounce. Picked up at the 24, and out to the 30 they come. To the 35, 40. Penalty on the play.
That's good, because he may go all the way. There's another one.
And he's finally knocked down. But a penalty way back here in the backfield, back at around the 33-yard line.
One in midfield, too.
They're throwing them all over the place.
Luke Spencer on the return.
Luke Spencer on the return.
Yeah, that was like a blindside hit on 3 there.
Robert Bagby is the superintendent out here. Last year I worked, his water line was frozen. He was glad to see me. If I ever have to go back to high school, I'll have an inside track there with the superintendent. I really didn't graduate, they just let me out.
I wondered.
Yeah, he knew I was a problem. 8:53 left of the game. Officials talking it over. Flag here, flag there. They decline or
Well,
call it even or what?
no,
Accepted this
they declined one, accepted the other.
flag with both
All right. Looks like the North Atlantic Treaty Organization out there.
I guess I'm not seeing who they're asking
or
what
the-
they want to do. They've just
I think
decided.
the current guy just canceled that, didn't he?
Effingham blocking the back.
Let's go back to the game
Block
here.
in
I
the
think
back.
we punted. Yeah, we did punt. That
We
was a
did
punt return
yeah. Now they're stepping off the penalty.
from the deepest flag. That's good.
Yeah. Back
Make 'em-
to the
make 'em-
22-yard line.
Make them started driving their own territory for a change.
Effingham begins the first down on their own 22-yard line.
Now Effingham takes the field.
Yeah, he's going to walk it back, and then I realized the other guy did.
We'll get this clock running here pretty soon as they snap
Rules
it.
in the way, I couldn't see that one.
They may have have they got a new quarterback in there? Yeah, they do. 40-something. 44. They got 44 at quarterback. They're copying us. That's Jacob Stoneburner. Stoneburner was the fullback. Now he's the quarterback. He's 6'3", 205, and a sophomore.
About a 2-yard pickup on that first play, right up the middle. Effingham has a real tight splits. They got their linemen just foot to foot there, and Railer defensive line's clogging it up in the middle. So a 2-yard pickup there on that run up the middle.
Stoneburner at quarterback. Up under center, Stoneburner waits for his near side receiver. Now, fumble on the ground. Stoneburner's got it back to the 20. So a 4-yard loss on the snap.
Yeah, sometimes you get that when you get substitutes in the game. They haven't been in the game, and they probably got a lot of new faces out there right now. This midway through the fourth period.
Number 44. That's a famous number, of course, in baseball. That's Henry Aaron.
Who? Oh,
First in RBIs, second in home runs, third in hits. Of course, you knew that.
of course.
Stoneburner. And the good thing is the clock's moving. Here's the snap. Hands to his tailback, and he's stood up by Austin Sparrow. Also there for the Railsplitters.
42.
42 for the Railsplitters, and that is Alec Wibben.
Wyatt Smith, the ball carrier.
Only a 2-yard pickup, and it sets up a 4th and about 9, and they are going to have to punt for one of the few times this game.
Now let's see if this is a regular punter. It should be Dawson Witten. Dawson Witten, the long snapper, is Luke Spencer. Witten, boom, he gets off a nice one. Calling for a fair catch, and he's got it. You get that number?
That was 10.
Yeah, that's Jaden Graham. He not only punts, he catches punts.
Fair caught that one on his own 39-yard line.
And they stop the clock. 6:53 left for the game. Effingham leads Lincoln 36-0. Tony Gandolfi checks in for the Railsplitters. Jaden Paulus is out there along with Alex Bogdanich, Cade Schmidt, Gage Wilson, one of the guards for Lincoln, along with J.D. Gazzardo. The tackles are Isaiah Hunn and Jake Benninger.
Lincoln only trailed 16-0 at the half, Bob, but 22nd half points here by the Flaming Hearts have put this game out of reach.
T.J. Merriman's got 2 backs with him. Graham here to the near side. Here's the snap to Merriman. He hands it off.
Gandolfi.
Is that Gandolfi?
Gandolfi on the run.
Okay.
Gandolfi, the ball carrier.
Gets up over the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
That gets the clock running again, and checking in for the Railsplitters, number 79, Ryan Kennedy. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 260-pounder. Benninger going to take a break, and now checking in for the Railsplitters, number 52, Dylan Adkins. He's a junior, 5'8", 200. Coming out of there is number 69 for the Railsplitters. That's J.T. Gazzardo. Graham lines up wide to the left. Colton Holiday here to the near side. Merriman out of the shotgun. Hands off, and they blow the play dead. That was Gandolfi with the football. Penalty against the Railsplitters. They didn't get the play off in time. They trail it 36-0. Taylorville will be here next week. Merriman going into the huddle. Let's stop the clock. 6:04 remains in the football game. Two receivers here to the near side, one on the far side of the field. Football's in the middle of the field. Merriman's got it, hands off. Gandolfi gets out to about the 38. It was 2nd and 12, now it'll be 3rd down.
Pick up on the yard to the 38-yard line.
5:50 left of the game. Back here next week against the Taylorville Tornadoes.
Well, Merriman is first action on the varsity level that we can remember, Bob, at the quarterback. And Gandolfi, as you said, carried some last week, and as a freshman is getting a lot of action tonight.
And he's out there to the right of Merriman. Gandolfi looks for running room, and he stood up by about 2 or 3 Effingham players. May have got another yard out of it. Nah, I don't think. I think he might have just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
The ball carrier again.
5:04 left for the game.
4th down and 11 for the Railers.
Railers go to the sideline to talk to the coach.
Under 4 minutes, I assume the Railers are going to punt the ball away.
Well, they better hurry up. They only got 19 seconds. Sparrow's leading them out there. They got 7 seconds. Austin O'Donohue will long snap
Watch him
it.
snap it in a hurry. Here it
Graham,
comes.
2 seconds.
Boom.
There's 1,000. Graham, did he get it away?
Oh, yeah.
And nobody's back, and the ball's going to roll past the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He did that last time. They got out there late, and he snapped that ball just like that and got it off.
Justin Horsham in there for Lincoln. At least he downed it.
Ball's on the 29, so good punt with a little roll with nobody back to catch it. We're at 4:20 left in the 4th period. The Railers trailing 36-0.
They're getting the yard markers ready, and here comes Effingham in a hurry onto the field. And they've got Stoneburner in there at quarterback. They got to get 11 players on the field. Now they're ready. He snaps it, they'll start the clock. Here we go, Stoneburner, hands off to the tailback, and maybe a fumble. No, just a wrestling match.
I think we got 2nd and 3rd stringers from both teams on the field now, so they're getting a little playing time, a little experience out there.
2nd and 10, 2nd and 11. Now she's running under 4, 3:56. Effingham beat Mount Zion last week. That had to be
Effingham beat Mount Zion 41-14 last week. Their first victory of the season. This will be their 2nd.
They've got a good ball club. Stoneburner, hands to the tail, fumble. He dives back on it.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Hearts.
3:30 left for the game. 36-0. Effingham leads the Lincoln Railsplitters on homecoming night.
2 weeks ago, this Effingham team got beat by Taylorville, our opponent next week, 64-20.
3rd down, 13.
Whoa.
Oh,
There's the Lincoln band firing up. Student body has stood all night. 3rd and 13 for the Flaming Hearts. Stoneburner out of the shotgun. Got the snap, hands to the tail. And he's able to drag a few guys with him before he's taken down. That was Shane Schumard on the tackle for Lincoln.
Shane Schumard on the tackle.
He drove ahead to about the 31, about a 5-yard pickup there, but it's going to be 4th and about 8. And a punting situation for Effingham.
Schumard, one of the captains for Lincoln.
Found someone's car keys.
.229. Guess somebody lost their car keys. 218. Here we go. Here's the punt. It's a good punt, long one. And it's caught there at the 30-yard line.
Number 10, Jaden Graham.
Jaden Graham catches it again. Stops the clock at 2:08. Well, looks like we got a nice car. Somebody brought some car keys up to us.
Yeah, we're going to take that home tonight.
Yeah. Nobody claims that Coach Schweitzer gets it.
Okay. I like that plan.
Checking in for Lincoln is Eldon Barger. He's a sophomore, 5'10", 145. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters at their own 30-yard line. 2:08 left for the football game. Merriman in there at quarterback. He's got the snap. Here's the handoff. Up across the 30. Still stays on his feet across the 35.
Is that Gandolfi again?
I think it is.
Out to the
Yeah,
36.
number
30.
20, Gandolfi.
Gandolfi ball carrier.
6-yard pickup for him.
About 6, 2nd down and 4.
Minute 48 left for the game. 2nd down, 4 yards to go at the 36. Minute 40 left for the game. Effingham leads Lincoln 36-0.
The Railers have not had a first down in this second half, Bob.
Let's see if Merriman or Schweitzer or Gandolfi can get him one. Got to get a good block, make a big hole for him. Merriman's got the snap. Here's Gandolfi, and he dives up ahead, but he's still going to be short. Just short of the 40-yard line where the first down marker is. So now it's going to be 4th and about a yard. 3 feet.
That's 3rd down. That was Gandolfi's 10th carry of the game, Bob. Averaging 1.7 yards per carry.
Under a minute, 55 seconds. Merriman waits for the snap. Long count extremely. There's the snap. Gandolfi. No. Couldn't get to the first down marker. Now the clock's probably just going to run out. 30 seconds. Might get one off.
They're going to wait and start. Wait till there we go. Now they'll start that. There you go.
4th and a yard.
That's the game. I would say we won't run another play.
Down under 10 seconds. Effingham's going to win this one. 36 Effingham and 0 for the Lincoln Railsplitters here on homecoming night. We had a good crowd, but the Railsplitters just couldn't get on the scoreboard. Final score again, Effingham 36 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Lincoln Raider football on WLCN 96.3 FM, WLCNonline.com, and on the Mixler app is brought to you by Brow Incorporated, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Four Corners Lube, Lincoln IGA, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital Farmers Market, Chicago Street Rentals, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, Lincoln Printers, ALMH Memorial Sports Care, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Bright Ideas Screen Printing, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Area Disposal, Headline Salon LLC, State Bank of Lincoln, Mike Mosky Auction Service, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning Laundromat and U-Haul, Gary's Drywall Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Charter Brothers Mechanical, Beck's Travel Plaza, Lincoln Grand 8 Theater, Culver's of Lincoln, D-Fades Barbershop, The Blue Dog Inn, D&D Sewer Service, P&W Pools, Republican Sheriff Steve Nichols, Nuthatch Hill Championship Barbecue Company, and by Mary Todd's Hallmark Gifts and More.